In this video, we're going to talk about how to manifest what you want using the law of attraction. This is a very simple 3-step process that you can use to get the things that you want in your life quicker and faster. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. Make sure you hit the like button right over there on the side. Today's a great day to be alive on a little tiny rock, spinning through endless and infinite space. So let's dive right into this video. So step number 1 in the 3-step process is to watch your thoughts. So a lot of times people think that your thoughts alone create reality, and it's misconstrued by the Secret movie and just kind of more layman type of law of attraction teachings. Neuroscience has now shown us, and human psychology, that your thoughts actually control your feelings. Your thoughts actually create chemicals in your brain. And your thoughts, the habitual ones, they fire and wire nerve cells in your brain. Now that creates something called a neural network. So your brain essentially, based off of habitual thought and belief patterns, it wires together. Just like the electrical wiring you would have in the master bedroom of your home. So you know every time you flip the switch, the lights are gonna come on. Why? Because it's wired that way. Similarly, your thoughts are wired. Your brain gets wired in certain fundamental ways for how your brain creates your reality. Now, this is so important because if you can actually understand neuroplasticity, which is a term in neuroscience that tells us the brain's ability to be reprogrammed, rewired, and physically changed. Psychologists used to tell us something like, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and that was this idea that by the time you're kind of in your mid-20s or so, your brain is wired that way and you are stuck that way. Nothing could be further from the truth. Yet a lot of people live their lives thinking, I'm bad with numbers and I'm not good with money. So they recreate the same financially limiting story over and over again. They believe, I'm just not very confident. I'm just not very good at communication and charisma and speaking in front of people. I'm just not this. I'm just like this. And they further wire their brain to operate in that way. So they continue to create the same story for themselves. But if you can watch your thoughts and change them, make your thoughts in alignment with the things that you want, what happens is you can rewire your brain. So first step, watch your thoughts. Comment down below, watch your thoughts. Comment down below, watch your thoughts. Step number 2 is to control your emotions. The word emotion is energy in motion. Emotion is energy in motion. So your thoughts are your energy in motion. Now, there's one pretty fundamental fact that we now know from the advances in science, and that's that everything in this world that we thought was physical is actually made up of energy. In fact, Albert Einstein showed us that with E = mc squared, which was essentially telling us that matter, physical matter, and energy are one in the same. The old way we used to look at reality was the Newtonian model, and that was that energy was this kind of unexplainable side phenomena of physical matter, and that we lived in a world of physical matter. Nothing could be further than the truth. We now know that physical matter isn't physical at all. It's 99.999% empty space, because an atom and subatomic particles are 99% empty space. So the table I'm looking at right now, oddly enough, it's very trippy, is actually 99% empty space. You see this hand right here? It's 99% empty space. The money you want is 99% empty space. The bank account you want, the car you want, the house you want, the love life you want, the dream body you want, it's all 99% empty space. It's spirit, essentially. It's energy, it's consciousness. Now, the coolest thing ever is that your thoughts produce an electromagnetic frequency. Now, you can send this electromagnetic frequency out into the universe with your emotions. Because remember, emotion is energy in motion. In the most basic terms, the law of attraction tells us that like energy attracts like energy. Similar energies attract to one another. You know, you've heard the old adage that misery loves company. Similar type of energy goes to one another. Now, the coolest thing about this is you can change the way you feel. Most people say, I'll feel abundant once the money comes, once I win the lottery, once I get a promotion, once I get that nice house. I'll feel confident once I finally find someone that likes me. I'll be confident once I get my dream body. I'll be free once I get this good break. And the trouble with that thinking is that you're stuck in the Newtonian model of physics, which has now been disproven, is that everything is physical. If you're waiting for a physical event to change the way that you feel, you're always going to be reacting to the outside environment instead of creating it. The observer effect in quantum physics shows us that you can actually rearrange subatomic particles based off of your observation of them. Now, that's getting very trippy. But if you bring it back to tangible reality, what it's telling you is your own emotions and consciousness dictate how energy morphs and forms into your life. Essentially, how you create your reality. So, if you can start to change the way that you feel, you can change your life. Neville Goddard said, feeling is the secret. Feeling is the secret. You can repeat tons of strings of words with affirmations, you can visualize, you can work as hard as you want, you can do all these things, but feeling is how you change your energy. And that's what sends a new signal to your subconscious mind. And when you can change the way you feel, you can reprogram your subconscious. Your subconscious controls 95% of your life. So you put a new subconscious program in. And when you start to feel abundant, you put that subconscious program in. When you start to feel love, when you start to generate love, you put a new subconscious programming in. When you start to live from that place, you become a generator of what you want. And thereby, you start attracting tons of similar types of people and circumstances that are vibrating at this new frequency. So feeling is the secret, and that's how you open up the law of attraction. The third step is to watch your mind. The third step, guard your mind. I always say, brainwash yourself before the world brainwashes you. Everybody is brainwashed. Everybody is hypnotized. Because 95% of your life is a subconscious program. Now the question is it a program that you've put in? So if 95% of your life is subconscious, if you have 65,000 thoughts in a day, 95% of them are subconscious. If the majority of all your actions and behaviors and personality traits are on autopilot, are they ones that you actually want? Are they ones that are going to make you wealthier? Are they ones that are going to make you more productive? Are they ones that are going to make you happier? Are they ones that have an optimistic outlook that will make you feel good and be an inspirational person? Are they going to make you a good husband or wife or boyfriend or girlfriend or friend or business partner? Or not? Now, unfortunately, most people have been programmed negatively by our society. You have to break away from the herd. You have to hypnotize yourself. You have to reprogram yourself, and you have to guard your mind. That's why I created the second mind. I created an actual software to take advantage of these advances in neuroplasticities to start to reprogram my own brain and my own mind. Because when I was 19, I dropped out of college and I decided I was going to start writing books. Every publisher said no. I realized I had all these limiting beliefs. I'm too young. It's too hard to be successful. I couldn't possibly do it, and I realized that those were the things stopping me. I worked all the time, yet I wasn't getting the results I wanted because most of the results I got in my life were coming from subconscious programming, and I didn't know that. The word sub means below, so we aren't aware that it's even happening. We keep scratching our heads and saying, why am I not getting the results I want? Because subconscious programming, below conscious. You aren't aware that you're programmed to block what you want. You aren't aware that you're programmed to be uncomfortable with money, so you never have it. You aren't aware that you're actually blocking love and romance into your life. We aren't aware that we can rewire it. So I created the second mind. It's a free demo right there down below. It's a software that'll start turning your brain into a magnet for what you want. It's a free demo right there down below, pinned to the comments right there down below. It's thesecondmind.com right there down below, pinned to the comments. So this third and final step is so important, to guard your mind. Now, I always say, thank you, but that's not part of my belief system. Because what happens is, generally, the problem is not that you don't work hard enough. It's not that you aren't smart enough. It's not that it's not possible. It's that we get talked out of our own greatness and we get talked out of our own dreams by other people. I always say, Thank you, but that's not part of my belief system. Nobody has the right to tell you what's possible and what you should or shouldn't do with your life. Nobody has the right to talk you out of your dreams and your own greatness. But if we listen to those outside voices more than the inner voices within ourselves, before long, we'll be living somebody else's life. So I always say, thank you, but that's not part of my belief system. This is a simple phrase you can repeat every time you see or hear something negative on the news or the radio or on Facebook or from a friend or family member or a stranger or a potential customer that says no. Whatever happens, you get somebody that talks you out of your dreams, you're not good enough, smart enough, blah, 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 blah. You just say, it's just noise. Thank you, that's not part of my belief system. You can say it out loud or to yourself. Another thing that you can start to do is say, when someone says no, you say next. Every time someone says no, you just take a deep breath in and out and you say next. So matter of fact, comment down below, thank you, that's not part of my belief system. Comment down below, no thank you, that's not part of my belief system. Or just comment down below, thank you, that's not part of my belief system. So if you can use that phrase, if you can say, when someone says no, you say next, you can give yourself little prompts to help you to stay persistent, to keep taking massive and confident action in the direction of your dreams, and to continue to face your fears. If you follow the simple 3-step process to watch your thoughts, to start to control your emotions, and to guard your mind, you're going to be able to, over the long haul, amaze yourselves at the things that you can actually create in the life that you can really, truly live. So thank you for watching this video. If you haven't yet, right there down below is thesecondmind.com. It's pinned to the comments right there down below. It's thesecondmind.com right there down below. And what that is a software I created for myself. Once I learned all this stuff about neuroplasticity, I said, why don't I just turn my brain into a magnet for what I want? Why don't I deeply condition my brain for prosperity, deeply train my subconscious for wealth, for success, to attract awesome friendships, to start to radiate love and receive it, right? Like, that's a hard one. People have so much trouble receiving love or receiving money or receiving success or receiving acknowledgments. So I retrained my brain for all these. Results were amazing. And now over 200,000 people from all over the world have used it as well. It's a free demo right there down below, pinned to the comments, thesecondmind.com. I call your first mind the one that's programmed by society, and we think that's who we are, and we get stuck in these limitations. That's the first mind. The second mind is the one that you've consciously, deliberately, and intentionally reprogrammed so that you can have the life that you want. So right there down below, you can step into your second mind with a free demo. So thank you for watching this video all the way through. If you're still here, make sure you hit the like button right over there. It's what sends this out into the YouTube universe so more people see it. So make sure you hit the like button right over there on the side to send this out into the YouTube universe. And then you can subscribe and hit the bell notification as well. The bell notification is what notifies you for new videos, so even if you're already subscribed, just double check. Have you actually hit the bell notification? It's right over there on the side. Remember, start to watch your thoughts. See, you have the ability to think whatever it is you want to think. So you may look at your bank account and there's no money in it, but you don't have to keep telling yourself, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, it's impossible. You could start to say, large sums of money come to me quickly and easily. You could start to say, God's wealth flows to me in avalanches of abundance. You can start to say, abundance is coming to me now. Now, the next step, remember, is to start to control your emotions. Remember, feeling is the secret. The goal is to use your conscious mind to start to feel differently. And when you can do that, you can start to access the subconscious mind, which is the emotional mind, and you can start to retraining it. Now, the third step is to start to actually guard your mind. Remember, that's not part of my belief system. When someone says no, I say next. Have an absolutely fantastic day. Comment down below. Today is a great day to be alive and where in the world you are coming from. I would love to know where in the world you're coming from. So comment down below. Today is a great day to be alive. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll talk to you soon.